Santiment tells us what set off the 65% Cardano rally. Santiment, an on-chain analytics company, has found a Cardano trend that may have helped set off the recent 65% rise in the price of ADA. Cardano saw a sudden drop in wallets before the rally. In an article on X, Santiment talked about how ADA saw a lot of small funds empty themselves out last month. Supply distribution, which shows how many Cardano wallets are in each group in the market, is the important sign here. People with wallets or investors are put into these groups based on how many tokens they have in their amount. For instance, people who own at least 1 but no more than 10 ADA are in the 1 to 10 coins group. The supply distribution would, among other things, add up the number of wallets that meet this condition right now if it were applied to this group. In this conversation, Santiment has talked about the supply distribution of two groups, 10 to 100 coins and 0 to infinity or more coins. The second one is, of course, a mix of all the wallet groups that exist, since there is no upper limit. The above graph shows that both of these Cardano groups saw a drop in the number of wallets they had on November 17th. On this day, the number of addresses that still owed some ADA money dropped by almost 35,000. In general, this kind of mass exit can be bad for the coin because it means that prices are going down. But the specifics of which groups have been involved in these sales can change how the asset is expected to do in the future. As Santiment pointed out, it's interesting that 98.1% of the wallets that were involved in the sell-off belonged to small users. This means that the bigger animals, like sharks and whales, probably didn't see much of an exit during this fall. The analytics company says, a drop of addresses this size or smaller often means capitulation and a possible price turning point. Individual investors may have given up out of fear and sold their holdings, which may have been bought up by big money investors. Read also, Bitcoin rushes to exchanges, but this sign is still good for the bulls. Cardano has gone up about 65% since this large group of small holders left, which may mean that this pattern was one of the reasons for the surge. ADA cost. Since the beginning of the month, Cardano has been steadily going up. However, the rise has slowed down in recent days as ADA has seen a noticeable drop. This item's price has dropped almost 11% since the local high point of $0.648. It is now trading around the $0.577 mark.